Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there is?
I mean, callous to defend, it would be next to him. Anyway.
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made...
If you want to go through the original...
That'd be much...
Of course. Without... Why do you ask?
Well, you see, so... if you...
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it. If you try to make removing a serial number, so I can promise, they're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be...
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, jokes aside, I'll be staying in the city for a little while.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for... Sure.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as...
Oh, it's all right, Uncle. I just wanted to...
Yes.
Oh!
That's right. I also went to beat the high...
Oh.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but...
Oh, and what...
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordials, if not for the
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected...
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain... If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières...
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend... Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me. So it'll take me... The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet. Then I heard the sound...
Oh, it's a...
Sounds good. All my wealth come...
We've talked to all three suspects. Purely
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. Anyway.
But where should we start? Ah, you're right!
According to
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was...
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective? Makes sense. But besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit. It's obvious that our enemy has become more...
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since... but who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Thierry, you say? But...
Yeah. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out.
Uncle Merce, and with fun, still... Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own... Florent? But...
So you're saying...
Exactly. Who could it be? You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of the suspect is knowledgeable about... Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things...
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and spec...
Yes, we need far more...
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about the...
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our plans.
Right.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence. Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Since this is a trial, you're right. This is our best I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson. It's our hope.
Thank you.
See you then. Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance. Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. Ah, you're right. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Do you accept the charge that you are the true—
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm— However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently—
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him! You've got the wrong man!
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbinger.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here, and if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is... Something's not right. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières!
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibility, and if the charge—
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial. Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your—
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was— Come on, if that's enough to—
Exactly correct, Your Honor.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests, when the guests arrived at the guard's investigation, the suspect did not Callus was defeated. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques... after that... however... The testimony of the... However, in unfortunate... This assassin... A pile of clothes, but since it... Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder.
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling...
What a great theory.
Mr. Marcel,
Then, may I... one.
Boo! I may not have... We should be able... Considering that...
That makes sense.
Maybe she's scared of it.
Alternative.
My second question has to do with the... Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court?
If he... I've thought about this. The dissolving... My father could have... At that time, what was...
Boss wants to...
What? If the secret had... Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth. But what good would that do? Had this... But by staying, I was able... And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge,
So...
That's right.
Do you have any...
Of course, all you need... I don't need your... But since you...
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of in my line of work. I've seen all. Just one look and I can tell. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus...
Since that's your testimony...
I concur. However, Miss Navia...
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearance?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of it. The culprit could only time their actions so coincidentally, Marcel...
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to...
I won't try to refute your points one by one. On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the time? I know that alas, who won't feel at least but if I were to... Do you know what
I suppose you...
It's time. I'm a business in addition, but...
I do a...
No.
Is there... You can also take a look at my border entry records. Or could those records and testimonies do something to appease...
Seems like... At this rate...
I think you've done it, but aren't you He wished for you... Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong...
This isn't just about me. The biggest the people whose families were... Many people... And whose... Is it a man... Oh. I was...
teamwork!
You're toast! Booba, get them!
No, my sword!
There is no escape!
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place. Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up. The water level is rising! Now we can swim to the top! But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Shine down!
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your... Let's light it up!
Now you shall perish!
I'm going in!
Eat this! Now the path is clear! Let's go!
Rain cutter! Let's light it up!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Now you shall perish!
As expected, the map. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of experiment. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that... How can someone write something that terrible? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So, wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. Ah, you mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it? No, that's not it either! If that's the case, in any... Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the... Mixing in progress. Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's soup. What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box. Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... What? Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappeared, and all the boxes of things, these names... Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water. That means this is where they make all this. If you dilute it, Paimon will take... Let's see what's... Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still... The old dad, he can act... I concur. Let's send... Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. We've looked at almost everything here. Yeah, we haven't found anything that... No wonder even Nervalette that way. Even if we bring all this back to the opera, sure thing. Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's Then, it's just a So many. The final Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never...
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence. But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything. After your you even
So that's it. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, so you never...
You also never understood.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, you only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, but I'm not from this blasted place.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vinier. I promise. Vinier. Vinier. Please, Vinier. Don't think badly of me.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, Please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of... However, as he accumulated wealth to fund... After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate... Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the... And just recently, Vacher... However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became... Thus concludes the enigmatic... The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken...
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he... Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need...
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, It shouldn't affect the verdict.
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
He's activating his spell legacy!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called just...
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond all Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, He's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right? Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you met the Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let...
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think...
Paimon agreed!
This request, is it worth as much?
Of course! Wait, no.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just...
Vacher!
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vacher!
Vacher? Vacher!
I'm here! Where are you?
Hey, wait!
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vacher! Vignier!
Vacher? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You...
It's been more than 20 years, all this time. I must be true. Vignier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live.
But Vacher, it's all... You're right. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our thoughts. I'm Cressy, the only one.
Why?
She doesn't want... This is what you get for... But did you ever... You are the only... From the moment...
No!
You still do... But on top of... She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no... Vacher. Vacher? Vacher? Vacher. 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 Vacher.
some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner.
Even this weather.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh. Everyone from this time.
It's been the.
Oh, but...
Huh?
Yeah, I believe this. To be fair, though, she was trying to...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Oh, and...
Oh, are you...
It was thanks to...
Oh, that's...
Anyway.
What is it?
I should pay a visit. And on top of that...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Sure thing.
And in that case.
Yeah. This is where my father...
Huh? Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to...
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important, which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing. But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice, a justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside?
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to...
So Navia and Nervalette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there? Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that. Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad. Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right? Paimon's really sorry, Navia, but Paimon did something pretty disrespectful just now.
What are you saying, Paimon? I don't think I get it.
Well, aren't you not supposed to fly around someone's grave?
Huh? Who told you that?
Hey, Traveler! Why did you mess with Paimon again?
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor. Your sibling, another blonde-haired traveler. I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
Huh? But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically as a divinely created mechanism. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnity, which is all to say I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we would...
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-hold...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial...
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. There used to be a special most of Tevat.
Huh.
But today, what Vache discovered must have been some...
Huh.
Indeed. Why, to be frank, is there... Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the Court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there. Come on, let's go!
Shine down!
Booba, get them!
Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Everybody stand back! Inazuma shines eternal! Take them. I have no need.
afternoon tea.
Surprise! There's still a long road.
Ignorant and bold. How inconsiderate.
Germinate!
Illusion shattered. Insolent.
The banquet is nearing.
Propagate!
Please remind me.
You shall perish!
Enjoy. The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
Teamwork is dreamwork! This is just my... Off we go!
The world remains. Ignorant and bold. How inconsiderate.
Go back! Get them! Ha!
There is no escape.
The banquet is
Savor
nearing.
the show in peace. Did I scare
Absurd!
you? Shine down!
Banquet must go on.
Adventure time!
Having fun? At the ground, into the fire! The banquet is nearing its end. Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up!
Banquet must go on.
Propagate!
Please hope
There is no escape!
Please remain safe.
Let's light it up!
Illusion shot must go on. Please remain safe. Banquet must go on.
Now I'm really in a...
Please hold for just a moment. Torn to oblivion. Apologies. Please remain seated.
Let's light it up!
Apologies.
Everybody stand back! Propagate!
This is Her Majesty's gift.
There is no escape!
At the fry pan, into the fire. Eat this! Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Erase all threats.
Belongs to ice and snow. Take them. I have no need.
the thunder falls silent.
Adventure time! I call treasure! Off we go!
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty. Why don't we stay and rest up here for... Oh, come on, this place isn't... Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Paimon didn't expect that stuff.
Excuse me, but do you know if the
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait.
A blonde traveler and...
Hey, what?
It's an honor to...
Nivelette? She wants to see us again already?
I am not Now...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for...
There is no escape!
Get over! Taste my flavor.
Let's light it up! Propagate! Germinate! Off we go!
Vice. That won't work.
Torn to oblivion!
This will do!
You're toast!
This isn't over! I'm ready! That won't work! This isn't over!
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Everybody stand back!
You win!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
I'm ready!
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages. Yeah!
Let's light it up!
There is no escape!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
This will do!
Insolent! Shine down!
Take this!
Inazuma shines eternal! Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine.
Why do they never miss? Ow!
Didn't see that coming. Adventure time.
Out of the frying pan, it's the one.
I'm going in!
Couldn't break the curse.
Now you shall perish!
Propagate!
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Off we go! Get out of here! Take cover! Scatter! Nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered!
You're toast!
Torn to oblivion!
Springboard! Ha!
Everybody stand back!
Right hand into the fire!
Propagate!
Shine down!
Scatter!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Nice and spicy! Hey-ya!
Shine down!
Germinate! Scatter!
Illusion shattered!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Eat this! Right hand into the fire!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Benny's adventure team, assemble!